Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Isotopes. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Lefty Grove, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Jeff McNeil, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
First pitch, 110.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. Willie Adames will be next. On the ground to the left side. Reined in. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
I know we're just one batter into this game, but this pitcher's going to have to be aggressive in the strike zone. He cannot consistently fall behind and give these guys 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, or he's going to have a long day.
Into the box now, Willie Adames. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Adames tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And he misses there. 1-2. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Throw over to the bag. In now, Tony Gwynn, as he rips it on the ground to second. Culberson, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
No real chance from the roll, too, that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard-hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Now the outfield shifts into a no-doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Out in front of it, strike 1. Done with that open stance, and here's the pitch. That's a strike. The throw down is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
And Dunn able to hold off on that one. Smart move there as it's 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. One left for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the first in a scoreless ball game. Julio Urias is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, Dero, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
First pitch on its way. Benito Santiago comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
281 the average entering play. 15 long balls and 43 RBIs. And no swing apparently, ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here it comes.
I got to count 2-2.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 8 home runs and 17 RBIs. Now the 1-1 pitch. To short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 22.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. Here's the pitch.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Padres down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Dwight Evans. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. And a ball 1-0. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Evans hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to, because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
For the current campaign, Evans comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500, so he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. A ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2, here it comes. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Paul Molitor.
Digging in, Paul Molitor, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
1-0 the count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the stretch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on B. And let's take a look at Yan Gomes, catcher. Calls a really good game. Pitchers seem to love throwing to this guy. And don't get it twisted, he can run into a 3-run homer as well.
At the plate, George Brett, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded to first. Reined in. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. The tag, and they got him coming back to third. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings up Evan Longoria. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a drive. Home A two-run home run for Evan Longoria. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Swing right there, Dan. That had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
The shortstop, Charlie Culberson.
Standing in now, Charlie Culberson. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Left side. He's got it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yan Gomes.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd, with a punch out, 1 away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box, Julio Urias, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Molitor picks it up, and quickly there are 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Jeff McNeil. First pitch on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail things here 2-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Lefty Grove. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1 for count.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The next 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. To third, scooped up, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 9.
Into the box now, Benito Santiago. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there for strike one. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Now at the plate, Willie Adames. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Oh, and he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And fellas, if we do games together for the next decade, we might never see 2 starters in the same game throwing that hard. I mean, this has really been something. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Gwynn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Grove with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Number 44.
Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And Dunn able to hold off on that one. Smart move there as it's 1-2. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Padres down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Andrew Jones.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
This is on the ground over to first. Reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Dwight Evans. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
First pitch of the at-bat. Paul Molitor will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Racing back the center fielder, and it's gone. A solo home run there for Paul Molitor. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Yeah, he took care of the 3 and 4 hitters. They might have thought the danger had passed. Well, he was wrong. The number 5 man takes him deep and out of here. It's always tough to get through the teeth of the lineup completely unscathed, and that's evident right here.
Now batting, third baseman.
To the plate now, George Brett. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the air, down the line in left. And no shot for Dunn. It's a foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. Slow grounder to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Indiana leads this one 3-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go as the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. First pitch coming. Here it is.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the run is Griffey. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, number 22.
Digging in now, Ramon Laureano. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got a bear.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still down 3-0. Standing in, Evan Longoria. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Ground ball left side. Scooped up. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 13.
Stepping into the box, Charlie Culberson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. One out, nobody on. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's throwing the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
So now to the plate, Ken Griffey. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Dunn is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's no run. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
A ball and a strike now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Now batting, the pitcher, Julio.
Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. At the plate now, Julio Urias. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 8.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike 2.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Santiago is after it, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Striding into the box, Willie Adames, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
The 0-2 delivery. This is popped up. Molitor is calling for it, and that retires the side. Padres leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. stepping in, Benito Santiago. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 25.
Now at the plate, Andrew Jones. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss by Andrew as he was shooting for the downs there. It's 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 7th inning ready to roll. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Tony Gwynn.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Count even now at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 1-2. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Adam Dunn is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Dunn with that open stance, and here's the pitch.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Ke'Bryan Hayes was down for the first out in the 7th inning. Stepping in now, Matt Olson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Ramon Laureano is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Looking up is Griffey. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Standing in now, Yan Gomes. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The Padres pick up. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the Hall of Famer Paul Molitor. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. There to make the catch is McNeil, and there's 1 away. Ready for another chance? George Brett. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Here comes a left fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Stepping up now, Evan Longoria. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Soft liner towards short. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
The 1-0. Pitch is popped up. McNeil waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rio Ruiz is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 14, Rio Ruiz.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Now batting, number 8.
First delivery to him on the way. Jeff McNeil is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Willie Adames is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Popped him up. Santiago has a play, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. Score remains tied at 3-3. Trevor Hoffman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Joe Morgan is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Circle change there, called strike one. Morgan bats left but throws right and stands 5-7. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in the team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hoffman is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And the pitch. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. High in the air out to center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batter, no fielder.
Into the box, Ken Griffey. As he swings and hits a laser to right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
To the plate now, Benito Santiago. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Runners on his way to third. Fouled away. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Into the box, Andrew Jones. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, this time.
And there's ball 4 on the intentional walk as Andrew heads down to take his spot at first.
Now batter.
Coming to the plate now, Dwight Evans. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but Not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. John Franco will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Now in the box, Tony Gwynn. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The left fielder, number 44.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Adam Dunn. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Dunn with that open stance, and here's the pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. And it's fouled away. Into the windup with the 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Paul Molitor. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he popped him up. McNeil shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 5.
Standing in, George Brett, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Brett behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Hit hard to the right. foul. Get up! Get up! Get out of here! Gone! George Brett with a solo shot. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Evan Longoria. Strike oppose, he's our tops player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Indiana came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. John Franco claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 4 runs.